Hi guys, I'm back again with yet another market breakdown, another video. So I would just like to make my sincere apologies for being away for this long, guys. A lot has just been happening, going on. But without any further waste of time, let's get to the video, guys. So I want to start with gold, right? So I'm not really going to start it from the higher time frame, right? So it's just simple things now, straight to the point on this for this video. So as you can see, we have that high over there, right? And then we have this ascending channel over here. So usually when you find something like this, guys, the market usually reverses, right? But for as long as we are still playing inside it, at the supporting trend line, we're looking for buys. At the resisting trend line, we're looking for sells, right? Unless we get a breakout, okay? So going to the 4-hour time frame, we're just gonna go inside and zoom a little bit closer so that you can see it more better and clearly, right? So this is what we have as of now, right? Which is this ascending channel. It's clear now, right? But what is important is going inside so that you can understand what's going on. So as you can see, impulse move, correction, impulse retest, and then we moved correctly towards that, and then we had a short-lived breakout, and then now it's just to see what's going to happen next, which is what we're going to get into, right? So let me just fix that again. Okay, so if you look closely here, you would see that we also have this kind of like a breakout, right, that I see over here. So if we drop it now to the 1-hour time frame, right? So if you look, we can erase this, right? So as you can see, we broke out, right? But I'm not really convinced in terms of how the breakout has happened because it's corrective, right? So sooner or later there we might get the sells, okay? And also another key important level that we could highlight is possibly that one. But as I'm saying that, we also have seen something similar to the actual structure, which is that we find on the daily time frame, right? So if we just adjust maybe the trend line like that, you would see what I'm talking about. So if we go to the M15, so look at what's going on here. We are currently at the trend line resistance, and then it's looking like it's going to give us sells. So what is it that's going to happen here going forward? What I think is going to happen based on what I see and just how the market is moving, right? So guys, the market will either continue building up this structure until it gets to our key level where it will finally give us the sales, okay? So but if that does not happen, then the market could still come down, give us the retest, and then go to the downside, right? So it's just a matter of waiting now and deciding on how is it that you would want to participate in this market. But like I said, it's either you wait until it gets there and then you take your sales, which is there and possibly all the way there. Or if not, then you would like to see the market breaking out and then at least there, and then that's how you're gonna know that maybe it's going to come off of that level. So that's what's going on here. So we're just going to move forward now to the next one, which is USDCHF. So on USDCHF, guys, right, we have this daily structure. Okay, so as you can see, we have that high and we're at this support level, right? So if we go to the, sorry about that. So if you go to the 4-hour time frame, so you would also see that we have a descending channel. And me knowing and understanding patterns, guys, usually when you see something like this at a key support level, the market usually reverses, right? So if the markets end up reversing here, then I'm talking about the possibility of reversing to the upside. That's what I'm trying to say. So as you can see, the market is currently moving in higher highs and higher lows, right? If you look at it carefully, but we are still inside the structure. So anything can happen here. It can either respect this, and go to the downside. But if that's not the case, then going to the 1-hour time frame where everything is going to clear. So this is what is going on here currently. So we can just maybe do this, right? And just focus in here. So in as much as, guys, usually this is a correction that tells us that we may have imminent sales, but like I said, that for as long as we're still playing inside, at support we're looking for buys, at resistance we're looking for sells. So it's currently looking to be at support. So we're looking maybe for that push to the upside, right? As you can see, it rejected when it gave us first, second, and the third touch. So it's currently buying. But you can also see that we're forming this sort of a correction over here. So meaning that if this is an impulse move, then this is a correction. So we'd like to see the continuation. However, we need to respect this trend line, guys, which is if the markets end up breaking it, it might come off of that level and give us the 90% rule. But we can't do that if the breakout has not yet occurred yet, right? But if it can maybe come back down, maybe it will just come back to test this support for one last time, meaning that something like this, and then go to the upside. But it's looking to be bullish currently. It's, again, guys, what I see and what I understand. Yeah, it's not something that you take from somewhere or from your head. It's just reading the price, right? So we're just gonna move forward now to Euro USD, and we know that by now Euro USD is negatively correlated with USDC strength. So if this ends up being a buy, then Euro USD is going to be a sell. So let's go to Euro USD. So come on. So if we go to the daily time frame, right, on Euro USD, we're also just not necessarily going to start all over again. But as you can see, we have something similar to gold, right? So this is what we have, right? So this kind of like a reversal pattern, right? And then we also have that level over the, yeah. So this is what they have currently. And then if you want to see it clearly, then we can also have something like that. It's not a problem, but we're not necessarily going to use this, hence I didn't want to put it, okay? But we can only use it to explain that if the market goes to the upside, then that's the way the target, or we could like to see it going into. So going to the 4 hours, see Euro USD, respecting or playing inside these trend lines until it gets to either here or either to that resistance. All right. So how is that going to occur? So we can extend that trend line like this, and also say maybe like that. All right. So going to the 1 hours. Okay. So if we take it a little bit back, guys, so everything makes sense. This is how we would have it. All right. So obviously by now the market rejected off that resisting trend line, in as much as it's also respecting the support level. But also need to take note of the fact that this is just might be a support level, and that the market might just be retesting, right? Meaning that if it goes there, it might give us something like an inverse head and shoulder, right? So this is what could possibly happen here. Or it can want to come back, say maybe there, go there, then down, or go back there, retest, and go to the upside. You know what I mean? So that's what could possibly happen. But for now, it looks really bearish. And even if you look at the type of candles that are being formed over there, right, which is a nice bearish engulfing candle, then you got the retest, which is got a small head and shoulder. So we just would like to see the market continuing going down, which is if it goes all the way, then it will complete 90% rule. And then this is where we'd like to see the market buying if it's going to buy. Then if it doesn't, it can do that and again go all the way to the supporting trend line. So that's what going on currently in EURUSD, which is the possibility of a sell. It most look bearish than it is bullish. So we're just gonna go to US30, guys. Quickly. So on US30, we have, I actually saw two scenarios, right? So it's either we have that trend line like that, and also respect the fact that we also have that trend line like that, because we also have something similar to EURUSD and gold. So we also have that resisting trend line over there, okay, which is, I mean, key level of some sort. So if the market is going to respect this one, then you might see something like this going to the upside, right? But if this is the correct structure, which is the second one, then we might just be seeing US30 coming down, retest, and then go to the downside. But let me show you on the H1 as to what is it that I see over here. So if I just delete this, and then so we understand the importance of that key level, and then we also had this impulse move correction. So currently we might just be looking into what will happen here, because if you go to the M15, you'll see the importance of that level, meaning that if US30 fails to go above, right? So if US30 fails to go above, then do that, and then then what will happen is it will drop and go to the downside, which is possibly yeah. So meaning that if the market is going to respect that, then we would see gold, I mean US30 doing that, and then go to the downside. So it just depends now again on how would you like to participate in this kind of market. Are you going to wait until it is a supporting trend line and buy from here and sell the trend line resistance? Or you want to see it breaking out, retesting, and then going down, right? It all rests upon you guys, and also what is it that you're looking for. Otherwise, these videos are just to give you a sense of what is happening, how to understand the price movement and action. But the final part or the end product is you knowing what is it that you're going to do, how are you going to take action. Yeah. So for me, guys, that is what I wanted to show you. However, if that doesn't happen, we also see the possibility of an inverse head and shoulder. Hence, the market could be a buy. So this is what I see here. Or it may not even go down like that. You can just maybe want to come here because this is where the 90% rule is going to be completed. And then again, this is where the inverse head and shoulder might be relevant. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed like this video. So if you have, just do me a favor, like, subscribe, and comment down below what is it that you see, what do you think. I'll definitely see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching if you watched up until the very end.